So I've been playing around with the single button assist feature that has recently came out and trying to figure out spots where it would actually be good to use this for making gold. So if you didn't know, they actually recently brought out a thing recently which is called single button assistant. And basically what this does is you click one button and it will do a bunch of different abilities for you. Basically you can play the game with one button. Now you want to make this into a macro and add /cleartarget /targetenemy and then /cast single button assistant. And now what this will do is that it will basically just target mobs that are nearby you. If you want to level up your gold making and stay up to date with all the latest and best methods of making gold in all versions of World of Warcraft, then I recommend that you check out GoldCapped. GoldCapped has over 100 member guides of all of the best ways to make gold, and also we're uploading new guides every single day covering the latest and newest methods of making gold in all versions of World of Warcraft. On top of that, there is live price data on the website. This way you can see if an item is currently worth farming or not. On top of that, we also have complete guides for all versions of World of Warcraft with a gold making guide and also a flipping guide for each version of World of Warcraft. We also have a team of the best gold makers in the game that are going to be helping you out every step of the way and writing guides for you. The team will be over in the Discord, and there's premium channels. If you're a member, you'll get access to the premium channels in the Discord where the team will help you out one-on-one with any questions that you have about making gold. To get access to all of the member content, simply head over to GoldCapped. We have two different plans. We have a monthly plan, which is $10, and a yearly plan, which is $100 per year. If you go with the yearly, you're going to save 15%. And on top of that, if you want to save an extra 10%, make sure that you use code BUFFY10. Hope to see you over on GoldCapped and also in the GoldCapped Discord and community. Now let's get back to the video. Another macro you want to use for this is basically a macro that will allow you to queue for a dungeon inside of the dungeon without having to go teleport outside and back into the dungeon. Because what we're going to be farming is the follower dungeon, Dark Flame Clef. And with this button, like with the one button, you can actually make around 40,000 gold per hour with this. So you want to have textile treasures, 30 points, quality fabric, 30 points, and this is all in tailoring. And you also want to unlock Dusk Weave and Dawn Weave tailoring, which is in from dawn until dusk. So that is for tailoring. Then you also want to have inscription. Now we want to have inscription so we can get the Dark Moon card decks. So we can get the Dark Moon cards, which are then turned into decks, or you can just sell the cards on the auction house, or you can turn the cards into the decks, sell the decks on the auction house, or you could disenchant those, or you could vendor those. So there's a bunch of things you can do with those Dark Moon decks. It all depends if you want raw gold, if you want to throw it on the auction house, if you want to wait. But anyways, that's not what this video is about. This is all about the one button. So how this farm works is you basically just kill all the mobs in the very first room here. So if you have a class that can do ranged abilities, what you can actually do, if you just walk around about like 5 steps forward, you'll be able to reach all of these mobs with ranged abilities. So all I'm doing is basically just running for like 5 steps, and then I can just spam this one button, and this will do all the damage for you, and actually kills the mobs very quickly, and it's pretty efficient with the damage that it does. Obviously it doesn't focus on like a bunch of AoE abilities, but it does some really good damage for your class. So you can come here on any range class and pretty much do this. Now to reset the dungeon from the inside and use the macro, what we actually did, so you jump, then you click the macro, and then when you land, you jump again. And basically this will allow you to re-queue for this dungeon without actually teleporting out of the dungeon, saving you about 30 seconds each time because you won't have to load screen out and load screen back in. However, with this macro, it makes this super easy. All you have to do is come in and spam the macro. So what I personally do is I put this macro on the mouse wheel scrolling up and scrolling down. So I can just walk in here and I can just scroll my mouse wheel up and down, and this is going to do all the damage for me, kill all the mobs. I just loot them up, then I use the macro to reset the dungeon, and then I rinse and repeat that process 50 times, and then I move over to another realm and I have another 50 runs, and then I circulate in between the two realms, and this way I can just constantly do this, making around 40,000 gold per hour. One of the best farms that you can do with this new one button thing, which is pretty cool. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel for more gold making videos.